Welcome to Outlander Media Network. We're at the Exit Inn in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're with the band Amethyst Michelle. Well, Amethyst Michelle and her band.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, fellas and lady.
Yeah, we're Amethyst Michelle. That's my name, but it's also our band name as a collective. Because I started out as a solo artist, and then I met this guy, and I knew we had to be a band. So they're all stuck with me. And we'll go to down the line. Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Drake Google. I play guitar with Amethyst Michelle. My name is Patrick Kennedy. I play bass guitar for Amethyst Michelle.
My name is Christian Min. I play drums.
All right, well, I'm going to just start off with the music video, Forget.
Yeah.
What country were you in? You had a right side drive vehicles. I'm trying to figure out what country you were in.
That's a great question.
Yeah, we were in Crum, Texas.
Yep.
That car, yeah, that's my little Mini. It came from New Zealand, so we shot it all in Crum, and then there was the mountain scene that we did a backdrop replacement on just to make it look a little bit less like.
Really? Because I'm used to right side drives when I'm out of country. I'm like, they're doing pretty good driving on the countryside and a right side drive.
I was not driving. I was on a trailer.
Yeah, we had a flatbed, and then we were pulling it.
Because she asked if she could learn to drive stick in about 30 minutes, and I said, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
I'll get a trailer.
I'm not a great driver in general, not on automatic and not on the correct side of the road, so trying that car was not going to be easy.
Well, I mean, I was impressed because every time I've gone to one of these foreign countries, I never get in a right side drive and drive it. That's why I go taxi. I will not drive a right side drive.
Right.
I was just impressed. I was like, I didn't know y'all were doing it in Texas.
No, yeah, that's where we're from. And that's where this guy's at, so we just drove around his neighborhood.
So all y'all are from Dallas area?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are.
I lived in El Paso for like 2 years.
No
at
way,
one
how was
point.
that?
What do you think of
Yeah.
El Paso?
It's hot. It's
no
hot.
trees, no grass.
It's so hot. Oh my goodness.
I know when I came home, people used to tell me how long some of these states were. When I was coming back to the Nashville area, driving from El Paso, and when I saw Texarkana, I was like, God, I didn't think I was ever getting out of Texas.
There is no getting out of Texas. That's true.
Let's talk about the new single, Uh-Oh. How is that new single going for you guys? I really like it. I'm really digging it.
Thank you. We really love it too. It's a satirical anthem. It's about the glamorization of mental illness. How, sometimes when that's your part of your state, it's easier to accept it than to attempt to grow out of it. And so we're just trying to encourage people that you don't actually have to stay where you're at just because that's where you're at right now. But we love you if that's where you're at, and we hope the best for you.
Is it all because y'all know people with mental illness?
Yeah, we all got mental illness.
No, you don't.
It's me.
I have so much depression and anxiety that I fight through in order to get on stage. So, yeah, we totally understand it for sure.
Well, if you need me to sit down and talk with y'all, when I'm not doing this, I am a mental health nurse.
Really?
She is, I am.
That's amazing. That's so important. Thank you guys for your work.
We love
Thank
it,
you.
but like I said, it's hard,
Yeah.
but like I usually wear the same kind of clothes to work that
I
would
love
wear
that.
to a concert most of the times. Try to entertain patients as well as we can. I get it on that.
Yeah, it's important to have a real honest connection with those people so that you can talk to those darker places. So that's really cool.
Yeah, like my go-to album, whenever somebody wants to listen to something, I usually suggest the new one from Blind Channels, who I've been suggesting a lot of.
I don't know that I've heard it yet, so I'll have to check it out.
They just had a new album. I can't remember. They were on the show not too long. I can't remember the name of the album.
Cool.
It's
That's really cool.
great album.
Okay.
You want to check out one of them. And plus, there's a band, Citizen Soldier, that been touring around with the mental health. And he was a social director in mental health.
Oh, that's amazing.
The
I
lead
didn't know
vocalist
that.
was. Mhm.
That is so cool. I bet they have a lot of good things to say.
So how's the tour going with Lacey Stern and company?
Oh my gosh, it's our first ever tour. We've never toured before, and it's a actual dream come true. I've been wanting to do this since I was like 4 years old, and I pretend that I was on tour by like laying like this on the couch and pretending I was like in a bunk bed, and then I'd like sing to my little stuffed animals. And now I'm doing that with my besties, and we're having a great time, and everyone on the tour has been so kind, so gracious, created a really safe space for us to learn, and it's been amazing. Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, just getting to know Islander and really cool people to get to know. And Lacey, Sarah, and Josh as well. They are so kind to just bring us on, and it's really nice having an environment where like everyone wants to succeed. And they're incredibly motivated. Because you get a little nervous when you when we first hopped on our first show in New Jersey. We were kind of feeling it out. We know they're cool, but we don't know them that well yet. So we're trying to get to know them better. And Islander has just been super super kind, giving us good advice. As we're trying to navigate this industry, and Lacey's been incredibly kind and just doing the same. That's invaluable. I mean, because these are people who have done it and have great advice that can help us kind of make our way and try to avoid some of the same things that they found has made it difficult for them at times. So
lots of wisdom, lots of experience. They're amazing people, very genuine.
I've talked to some bands, and some of these opening bands, and they tell me one of the first things they always like to get is advice from the headliners and the ones that have done this a few times. Because, like I said, this is your first time on tour.
Right.
And how long is this tour? It's about 15 days or?
It's
Just under
14 shows, just about under a month. Yeah.
What's been your favorite place so far?
New York. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Oh my gosh, I've never been to New York, so I was really not sure what to expect, and we really connected with that audience, and they really connected with us. They were so kind. I mean, if an audience could embrace you, that's what they did. They were so kind. We were so well received, and again, that's just because they were very sweet and welcoming. And also, New York is really cool. I saw the Statue of Liberty. That was amazing.
Did you go in it?
No, I was too far.
Don't do it.
Really? Why?
All I remember was looking at the back of somebody's rear end walking up. There's not an elevator in that thing, and it's nice and dank inside. I think that thing was built years ago. There wasn't elevators back then, so I'll just give you a hint. Look at it from an angle. Do not go in it.
Good to know. I'm going to put that one away for next time.
That's all I remember, just looking at, oh yeah, that's somebody's rear end in my face. That's all I remember from going up in it. I was like, I'd been better off taking. Well, I haven't actually seen it in a long time. The last time I took a picture, I was actually on top of the Twin Towers.
Wow, no way.
That's how long ago
That's
it was.
crazy.
That's before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And New York is great. I love New York.
It's really cool.
She's a New Yorker over there.
No way! So cool. It was great.
Now you can't go wrong. What venue did you play in New York?
Ooh, the Monarch.
Monarch in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in
Yep.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was great.
So y'all get to ride the subway into New York City, or did y'all?
We
I was about to say,
did.
y'all didn't drive in there, did you?
No, I drove the RV through Manhattan to Brooklyn, and
That's
then
true.
from there we took public transportation to get
I was
there.
about to
'Cause
say,
I was like, I'm not going back out there. We had to plan our route and everything.
It was
That's a
amazing.
highly good move not to be driving through New York City. I mean, I lived in Jersey City at one
Really?
point. She's from New York. You couldn't get me to drive through downtown New York. And like I say, when it says if you cross that street in New York, it means do not cross that street till that says to cross the street, because they're flying about 50 miles an hour through downtown.
They were crazy, and we had an entire off day, so we actually got to spend an entire day in New York, which was amazing. We got to see a lot of stuff. But it was everything I expected to be. Crazy drivers, tons of people walking everywhere. It was really fun.
Like walking like a penguin in there.
Yeah.
Like when you get to Times Square area, you're like, oh my God. Look. You always, everybody says, it's so crowded in Dallas. And you get to New York City, and oh no,
That's
is
so
nothing.
true. That's so true.
I used to say it all the time about Nashville. I was like, man, it's so crowded here. And then my first time to New York City, oh yeah.
You changed your tune real quick.
This doesn't compare. I was like, God. But yeah, you get to see some of these cool cities. You'll love this exit. It's a historic place. It's been here for, I don't know how many years.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, we've done a few interviews here. We love this place. This is a great venue. You'll love it. I love my general admission venues. You know, the grand goal is to be in the arenas one day.
Yes,
but
of course.
for the fans, we don't like to have the assigned seats.
Right, totally.
Well, we appreciate y'all taking time out to come out here and talk to us. And I'm going to ask one more question. Your February, what day?
The 3rd.
Has to be in February
Yeah.
sometime.
Exactly. My dad's a big, sweet old hippie, so he named me after that.
So is his last name Michelle?
My middle name is Michelle.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Amethyst Michelle.
That makes more sense. I was like, wow. I always, like, my camera person, she was a Valentine's. My stepmom is a groundhog.
Really?
February
Oh, that's
2nd.
so fun. Mhm.
My mom was February 8th.
Lots of amethyst.
I try to take my dad's
there.
advice and be with a February person, since both my mom and my stepmom were both February
That's
people.
lovely.
Well, we appreciate y'all taking time. I know you're going to knock it dead tonight. We can't wait to watch y'all in the stand. And I'm Kirby Lee Bailey. We're signing out with Amethyst Michelle. We'll catch y'all later on tonight. Thanks.